Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrienne if you are new here, and I do mommy updates, pregnancy updates, a little bit of lifestyle. Today we are doing pregnancy updates from week 21 through 24. I'm 24 and a half-ish, a little less, weeks pregnant right now with our third baby boy. Have I said this before? We're having three boys. 3 and under. It's going to be absolute insanity. If you have not subscribed yet, please click that button. Make sure that the bell notification is on so you know when I upload new videos. I cannot believe I set out to do Vlogmas and I was the worst vlogger of all time. Everyone in my family got sick. My husband had to have like a little procedure done. He's totally fine. But it just was a very difficult December in terms of health. I mean, it was cold. It was like not anything that was that big of a deal, but it's very difficult to focus, to want to like film and edit and do all of those things. We weren't doing anything. We did nothing because we were all home. We were all sick. Now we're all finally kind of on the mend. The boys both have noses that are just gushing. I don't know what to do. I guess 'tis the season. We are headed into 2020 really soon, and this year is gonna be a big one for us. I feel like since 2017, things have just been crazy. And here we are. Cheers. I'm coming at you, 2020. You can probably hear my sister in the background. She is trying to make work phone calls. The boys are over at my parents' house, and I had a minute to sit down and film. So we're gonna get straight into it. I'm filming on my new camera, and I'm super excited because I can already tell this, the viewfinder is off to the side. I can already tell that the picture is clearer and it's just a nicer camera. And so I'm very excited about it, but I'm still learning. And I still have a lot of research to do on how to do the settings and all of that stuff. So I'm super excited. Into week 21, really weeks 21, 22, 23 have all been very similar. That's exactly when I first started feeling Braxton Hicks contractions. I'll have to look back at my other videos from Tucker's pregnancy and see if I was feeling Braxton Hicks that early. You can tell the difference between a Braxton Hicks contraction and a real contraction because the Braxton Hicks contractions go away and it's just like a hardening, tightening of the belly, a little light cramping, but nothing major. It doesn't even really hurt. It's just that I'm aware of it. I think a lot of it is dehydration. I think that's probably my downfall this pregnancy is I'm not drinking as much water as I did with my first or second pregnancy, and I just need to be better about it. I'm usually very good about drinking water, period, but I think that my body is dehydrated. It sounds so silly to say, but I'm not drinking as much water because I have a 15-month-old who every time he sees me take a drink out of my cup needs to then take a drink out of that cup. And he has a backwash problem like most 1-year-olds do. So I don't really want him to drink out of my cup, so I have to like go hide away my cup of water or my water bottle or whatever it is so that he won't find it. And I know that that sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. It's probably the reason I'm not drinking as much water as I usually do. And I did go on a walk the other day. It was a nice long walk. I was trying to give Tucker, I was trying to get him to take a nap in the stroller. And so I went on this nice long walk. He did fall asleep. And I was having Braxton Hicks contractions almost the entire time. It was uncomfortable, and I did have to like pull off to the side of the road, let my body rest so that the contractions would go away. I know they weren't real contractions. It was just because I was trying to move my body and I needed to drink more water and I was going a little faster than maybe I should have. Anyway, that's what was happening. Another thing that is happening, and this video is a little bit different because I'm not bringing it up necessarily week 21, week 22, week 23, because the symptoms have been the same throughout these last 3 weeks. So the other major thing that has happened is my back is killing me. The other night I got on the floor just like I am now, so I'm a little nervous to get up. Hang on. That cold is still around. Oh my gosh, I need a Kleenex. The other night I was reading books to Tucker and we were on the floor and I'm reading books to him and I went to get up and I could not get up. I literally could not physically get myself up. My back hurt that bad. I was in that much pain. It's near my tailbone. And then as I finally got up, Matt wasn't home. He was out with Weston. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be stuck here on the floor. What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? So I finally was able to get myself up. I get up and I go over to his dresser because I'm like putting his pajamas on. I open up the dresser and I feel shooting pain up and down. So I'm pretty sure it's my sciatic nerve. And this happened to me in my second pregnancy. My tailbone hurt quite a bit in my first pregnancy, but I think that it might have been the same sciatic nerve pain. I just didn't know it because the tailbone feels really sore. I guess that's the only way that I can explain it. Like my back is sore and it hurts, and a bath is the only way to help relieve the pressure and relieve the pain. So I take a bath almost every single night. But this sciatic nerve pain, I have felt it several times since then, like the shooting pain, and it goes up and down and it hurts. It's like, it's excruciating pain. It happened to me just yesterday. I was getting Tucker into the car and Weston was already buckled in. My mom had helped buckle Weston in, and I put Tucker into the car and I felt the pain go shoo. And I had to like take a minute like this. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, Adrienne, are you okay? I'm like, yep, I'm gonna be just fine. Cause I know that the pain goes away, but it is very, very painful. I did see a chiropractor while I was pregnant with Tucker and it didn't help me very much. I talked to my doctor a little bit about it and he said with sciatic nerve pain, with that type of pain, it usually is the way that the baby is laying or, you know, something like that. And so sometimes a chiropractor can't help. Sometimes physical therapy can't help. And just, you have to have the baby. So I'm afraid that that's where we are at this point. And after my very long walk, my back hurt really bad. Like really, really, really bad. So I'm a little nervous because I'm 24 weeks pregnant. I still have quite a bit of pregnancy to get through, and I have 2 young children that I'm also looking after. Any suggestions that you have, please leave them in the comments down below. I will take any suggestions, even if you have an idea that like involves a chiropractor. Maybe I should revisit that again, although our insurance doesn't cover a chiropractor. I mean, you should take care of yourself, but like there's that, because it is quite expensive to go, because they want you to go like 3 times a week. So I did have a doctor's appointment. It was right around 23. I was almost 24 weeks pregnant. Everything is looking really good, right on track. I've had a growth spurt, like not necessarily the baby, but me. I may have even lost some weight in the first trimester, not on purpose. It just happened. And so I hadn't really gained any weight yet. And this happened with Tucker too. Like first trimester, I didn't gain any weight. And then second trimester, it was like, bam, I was gaining a pound a week for the rest of my pregnancy. So similar things are happening. I need to reel it in a little bit. You know, the holidays, it's all of these things. Everybody probably deserves a bit of grace over the holidays. And the doctors didn't say anything, but I saw the number on the scale and I was like, holy cow, okay. That's a lot of weight that I've gained in the last 4 weeks or whatever it was. So I think I gained, let's see, like 4 pounds in 4 weeks, or it might have even been 5 pounds in 4 weeks, which to some people is not that big of a deal, but I have a small frame, and so I don't have a small frame. I'm a short person, and so for me to gain that weight in that short period of time, it was like, oh, okay, things are fitting tighter, things are just, I can feel the weight as well on my body, and I can feel that could be part of the back pain that I'm experiencing. It could be all of it. So I know that I will continue to gain weight, of course, throughout the rest of this pregnancy. I just need to like reel it in, and new year, new you, right? Right? Oh, at the doctor's appointment, I have one of those offices that has like several OBs and a couple of midwives. And I saw the midwife this time, and she measured my belly, which was the first time they've measured my belly this entire time. And then she went to find the baby's heartbeat, and she goes to find it, and like I could feel him kicking in there, but she went to find the heartbeat, and it's like taking a while. And I'm not worried because I can feel the baby moving. And she finally gets it. She didn't even tell me the number. I don't think that she could get it for long enough, like, because he just kept moving. And she made a comment that like, wow, you might have a busy one on your hands here. And I was like, no. I already have one of those at home. Can we handle to have 2 very, very busy boys at home? Weston is like so chilled out, so relaxed. But Tucker is the opposite of that. So he's a super happy little guy. He just is very busy, which is another reason my back probably hurts, because I'm bending over a lot and picking him up a lot. I carry him a lot. He weighs almost 24 pounds. So I can't carry him as much as I used to, like throughout a store or grocery shopping or something like that. But he wants to be snuggled and he wants to be carried, and I'm not going to deny my baby that, because I'm pregnant with his little brother. So he still needs all of those things. And, I'm just going to try to get through it and get through this pregnancy. This is probably the hardest part of pregnancy for me, is that back pain. Otherwise, I've genuinely enjoyed this pregnancy, and I love being pregnant. So we'll see. I'm going to show you the bump. It is, like I said, I say this every time, but there's been a big growth spurt since my last update. So there it is. That's a 24-week bump date update. Check out that belly. Holy cow. So round and so big. You can see a little bit closer. Whew. Okay, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues.